So some may know at the rally where that individual tried to shoot Trump. I think there's a few people shot. One of them died. He was an ex-firefighter. Well, anyways, they brought out a prop at the convention. It was this guy's uniform or something. And of course, Trump goes up and gives it a hug or whatever. And his political pundit, his Laura Ingraham, she said, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Huh. Well, there's at least one. It was fucking Trump. Because he wasn't crying. He didn't get emotional at all. Like, he had this somber tone talking about his near-death experience. But the motherfucker didn't cry. He doesn't have emotions in that way. And, they're talking about him. You saw the Donald Trump that we all see, not this caricature that the media paints. And I'm getting so tired of this notion that, you know, I definitely don't wouldn't let anybody say to me that you feel this way about Donald Trump because the mainstream media painted this picture of him. No, I didn't need the mainstream media to teach me shit. And the mainstream media is certainly not the only thing I get my information from. I can see with my own eyes. I have two eyes. I can see Trump for what he is. I watched him in the 2016 debates against the other Republicans, where he supposedly just, owned everybody. You could just tell he's a fucking incompetent dumbass. And this notion that he's doing it for you. No, he's doing the whole thing for his fucking ego. I saw I've seen him, his meandering fucking fucking bullshit, you know, speeches at his rallies where he just incoherently jumps from one subject to another and just tells his dumb fucking stories and acts like he's a stand-up comedian and just lies and lies and lies and lies and says the same dumb shit and the same fucking stories over and over, and him saying that John McCain wasn't a war hero and fucking imitating or mocking a physically disabled man, and you know him lying like the big fucking man baby bitch he is that the election was stolen because he fucking lost, which led to a bunch of simpleton brainwashed cultists, storming the Capitol. He tried to overthrow democracy. And you think that the mainstream media made me think that this guy is a bad person? No. I can see that he's a fucking con man, narcissistic, fucking thin skinned, egotistical, just fucking man baby bitch. That's like the perfect definition of him, just a man baby bitch. And the whole thing is a clown show. So, no, the guy didn't shed no fucking tears because he doesn't really fucking, I often cry at movies, I admit it. You can't see, Trump doesn't have that in him to just like fucking cry like that. Maybe he cried or something when his dad or his mom died or something. And so no, nobody, brainwashed me to think Trump is a bad person. And the final thing I gotta say is this: all the fucking God Squad Bible thumping shit. There's some dude at the RNC. He's like, you can't tell me that God isn't this. Yeah, God interfered and saved Trump. Divine intervention. He didn't save the person there that died that day. He didn't save the probably millions of people on the planet that died that day. You know, there's probably like a bunch of moms out there with four kids. I mean, a bunch of kids who died, and no, they saved Trump. Why? So he could save America. Get the fuck out of here with your simple-minded ass fucking God Squad shit. I mean, it's just, oh my god. I really wish that. I kind of wish that Trump had actually won in 2020. And I'm not talking about his bullshit. He won, but it was rigged or the election was stolen. I wish he actually kind of wish he would have won. That way we wouldn't be fucking dealing with this motherfucker right now. And it's absolutely insane. Still boggles my mind that this guy tried to be a wannabe dictator, a tyrant, and tried to stay in power. You know, there's those of us who are true patriots that actually truly believe in the Constitution. He said he wanted to suspend the Constitution. You know, some of us believed in the Constitution and that shit all along. You know, when American president tries to subvert democracy and stay in power, yeah, I got a fucking problem with that. But, you know, a lot of these people are just going off vibes. Some lady at the RNC said, if he came out and said he hated us all, we'd still vote for him. I mean, that just about says it all, right? The price of eggs went up 50 cents.